One of the most confusing feelings is when your mind knows what's right, but your heart refuses to agree. Your mind remembers the red flags, but your heart remembers the memories. That's what makes it so hard to let go. And now you're stuck between logic and emotions. We're gonna start off number one, the mind. Your mind is looking for familiarity. What makes sense? What's healthy long term? What's consistent? What's draining you? And also what's sustainable? Your mind is trying to protect your future. It's being smart about the situation. And it's gonna tie into the next section, which is your heart. In part number one, that was reality and that was logic. Now for the heart, but your heart, it holds on to the memories. It holds on to how things felt, replays the good moments, and clings on to potential. And it's just something that it's just like that with the heart. Your heart is refusing change. Your heart is refusing to let that person go. And also, it has a fear of losing that person, even if that person isn't good for you. Your heart doesn't want the change. It's trying to protect your feelings. Do you see the correlation here? That's thinking with emotions and also attachment. And that's when conflict creates tension. Now we're going to tie both of those together. Those two start an internal war. And that war is really exhausting. It's very exhausting. That comes with overthinking, the emotional ups and downs, second guessing, mentally fatigued, and most of all, really just feeling stuck, not knowing what to do next. That's not random. You're not confused by the truth. You're conflicted by the attachment. But here's the hard truth. A lot of us don't want to hear this. I don't even want to hear it, but it is what it is. Your feelings aren't always facts. Missing someone is not alignment. Love doesn't equal compatibility, and comfort doesn't also equals peace. Basically, what I'm trying to say is your heart can be sincere, and also it can still be wrong. No matter how much you miss that person, no matter how much love you think you have for that person, if that person isn't willing to change for you, then you shouldn't really be worried about what your heart feels. That's normal. You have to let that time pass. If you really was in love with that person, or y'all really had a bond or a relationship that you really enjoyed, then that's just only normal. You just have to let that flow. It's just like with losing anyone you love. You just have to let time pass, and you have to focus on better. Don't get me wrong here. I'm not putting this video out here to basically say, if your girlfriend is not that 100% girl that you want, break over her and look for something different. I mean, there are a lot of alpha men or masculine men you would say that, like, if she's not giving you what you want, you either settle for that or go find a better one. And honestly, even when you go find a better one, it might not even be better. It might be the same thing, but just a different dynamic. You know, it might be the same issues, but a different dynamic. So I feel like with any woman, you kind of have to pick. I'm not gonna say pick your poison, but you have to pick wisely. Like, who do you want to deal with? Is this what you want to deal with? You know, honestly, it is. If that's what you want to deal with, then you have to deal with what comes with that person. And that's what it takes in the dating world. You can be jumping around a lot, or you can either settle for that person and y'all work and build each other. I'm all for helping each other build. I feel like that's how perfect relationships built. And there's no perfect relationship, but I feel like in order for us to have that perfect dynamic, no matter when we have problems or not, it's like we have to work on building each other. If none of us is growing, then we're not growing. If one person is growing, then the other person is stagnant. So therefore, that means, let that person go, because they're just holding you back. But if y'all can make it work, make it work. Hey, I always been that dude so quick to leave, but I found myself in another relationship. This has been my longest relationship, 3 years. I'm talking about real deal. So it's like you either put up with that and y'all learn how to fix it and work with each other, or one of y'all move on. It's just that simple. But it really depends on the wants. If y'all both want each other, then what's the point of leaving? Y'all might as well build each other up, help each other out. That's all it is. And if it's just one person that's stagnant and don't want to grow, I wouldn't always recommend leaving. If that's the better option for you, okay, go for it. But if you have the potential, I'm not even gonna say the potential. If you're able to help this person get up on your level, if they're willing to work with you and you're willing to work with them, bro, stay with that girl. Because not all women are willing to do the work. Not all men or women are willing to do the work to build themselves. But if they have that partner that's basically like a coach to them, not giving up on them, and then one day they might just finally get it. It probably took a million tries, but one day they might finally get it, and that's all that matters. If you have a partner that you don't want to let go, bro, don't let them go. Work with them. But now if they push you to the wolves and it just turned out to be that way, then yeah, it just has to be that way. But all in all, I'm not all for just giving up on people just because they fuck up. I mean, we growing, we young. You know, it takes some time to change. You have to be easy on that person. Because at the end of the day, if that was me and I really wasn't aware enough of what I was doing or if I was growing or not, but my partner is pushing me to grow every day, and without her, who would be pushing me? So it's like, if she say, I'm gonna leave you if you don't get your shit together, if I want her, I'm gonna get my shit together. That's all it is. And that's just how you gotta look at it. But also you have to look at it from the reality standpoint. Your emotions aren't always correct. And your mind is gonna think logically, not emotionally. Especially if you're a man. So hold your frame. That's all I have for today, you guys. But growth requires emotional stability and discipline. And if you guys are in this season right now where you might be looking for love, or you might be trying to get it right with your girl, like, comment, and subscribe on this video. And comment love in the comments, because at the end of the day, as a man, as a woman, we should always love. There should be no hate in the air. And if one person comes to another person with a problem, we should be all ears. We shouldn't play the blame game, pointing fingers. We should be there. We should look at each other as partners, not as emotional trauma bonds or this person holds the emotional weight of me. Like, no. Take care of each other with care. Be soft, but also don't go for anything. Always have boundaries. There's a thin line between disrespect and respect. You have to always do what's best for you. And I'ma always applaud it. If you want to work it out with your girl or your man, I'm all for it. If you want to leave that person because you feel like it'll be better for you, you can grow, you can flourish, I'm all for it too. You just have to have that realization and know what you want. That's all I got for you. That's all I got for you guys today, gang. I'm gonna be back tomorrow with another one. I don't even know. I might just drop this one. I might drop this video as a part 2 today. Forget it. I got y'all. More knowledge on the way.